everyone, welcome to Speak Up. We're so glad you're here today because we're going to be talking about baby wearing. Baby wearing actually started in Colombia. There was all these preemies being born and they sent a whole bunch of researchers down. They had some of the babies strapped onto people and they had some of the babies put in regular incubators. Well, the babies that were strapped onto humans did so much better than the babies that were in incubators that they halted all the research and said, just send it out to the world. This is way too important not to pass on. And that's actually how Skin to Skin was born. What the research shows is that babies who are worn will cry up to 50% less of the time. And if they're crying less, it means that they're learning more. Their circadian rhythms will come into play a lot quicker. So their digestive systems and their sleep cycles will regulate themselves a lot quicker when they're worn. Their heart and respiratory rates will regulate themselves quicker. And if they're preemies or spend any time in the NICU, it demonstrates an earlier hospital release. What I think is the coolest thing is whoever is wearing baby, the oxytocin levels between baby and that person goes up. So if dad or partner straps on baby, dad and partner and baby's oxytocin levels go up between them. If grandma or if nanny, if anybody straps on baby, their oxytocin levels go up with baby. And if the birthing individual puts baby on in a baby carrier, not only does the oxytocin levels go up, but that's a hormone that we need to nurse. And so potentially nursing supply can go up as well. I encourage all new parents to buy a really, really great baby carrier. This is going to be one of your more big ticket items because there are some safety things that we need to think about. The most important, of course, when we're thinking about newborns is we want them first facing inward. And that means their belly is facing us. And then that their head is turned off to one side, which is really sweet if you think about it because we can place their ear over our heart. And that actually calms a lot of newborns. The other thing we need to think about is having a snug fit. We don't want babies sliding down. Two of the biggest tips. We want them to pass what's called the KISS test. And what the KISS test is that the baby should sit actually quite high. And if this is the top of the baby's head, I should be able to kiss the top of the baby's head without straining at all. If top of baby's head is way down here, they're sliding way too far and way too low for that carrier. The last and most important is what's called the M shape. And what that means is their bottom should look like an M. So it should go foot, knee, bum, knee, foot. And you can see how that resin looks like an M. The reason why that is so important is because in utero, their hips and their hips are rolled slightly out and their knees are pushed up. And so it actually creates this little M shape. We need to allow them to maintain that form until they are moving on from it. And if we actually force that to shift too fast, we can actually cause what's called hip dysplasia. And so some carriers that either push the knees together or make the legs go straight down are actually not going to be suited for really young infant children and newborns. And so as long as we're following these 5 safety guidelines, the baby facing inward, head out to the side, snug fit, passing the KISS test, and the M shape with the bottom below the knees, then we should have a safe carrier. If you actually have a carrier that works really well and follows all of these safety tips, please write it down below because I'm sure people would love to know about it. If this resonates for you, please hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell because then more people can get this information. As always, speak up and put your armor on because you're worth it.